Hello Sagittarius, welcome to Timsy Naked Tarot, or welcome back to Timsy Naked Tarot if you are a regular viewer. If you are new here, don't worry, Timsy is not naked. Tarot reads are naked, by which I mean I strip out as much astrology as I can by using this plain deck to bring in the star sign or type of star sign of the person we are doing the read about or with. And in this case, we are doing a singles read. So if you are single, this is probably the read for you. If you are not single, don't worry too much. This could be a predictive read for you, and maybe talking about what's going to be happening in the future. Could be a long way away, could be a couple of weeks away, who knows. Right, okay. So all that being said, it is a general read. It may or may not resonate with you. If it does resonate with you, that is fantastic. If it doesn't resonate with you, don't worry too much. Not every read can resonate with you. You've got plenty of other star signs in your birth chart. Go and check out the All Signs overview. There will be a link in the description. Don't worry too much about the star signs, just to see if anything else resonates. Go and watch that. Talking about that All Signs overview, you had the High Priestess come out for you. That was the new moon in Aquarius. Okay, we got the Fool to go with the High Priestess, and we have got the Five of Cups. So, okay, the High Priestess. The High Priestess is going with your intuition. Okay, the Fool is starting a new journey, and the Five Cups is a loss, a sorrow. Maybe you've lost the taste of something. Maybe you've been broken up for a while and you finally don't feel that love for that person anymore. You've lost the taste for that person, if you want to look at it like that. Okay, remember, although this is a singles read, this is not necessarily a read about who your next partner will be or anything like that. It's just what the universe wants to tell my singles Sagittarians out there. Okay, Three of Clubs there is a younger fire sign. We did in maybe 5 years younger than you. Okay, this is the situation. We got the Nine of Cups. We got how this fire sign is connected to you, Judgment. And then we have got the Four of Cups as a potential outcome. I say potential outcome because we can all get in the way of the universe's plans with our own free will. From the bottom of the deck, we have got the Five of Cups again. Okay, so the other thing the High Priestess could be indicating is some sort of secret. Okay, maybe you have a secret, maybe they have a secret, maybe you or them are harboring feelings for each other, but you haven't actually told them, something like that. Maybe. Okay, Five of Cups again is indicating that loss. This whole read is dealing with the loss, okay, of something. The Nine of Cups, the situation is emotional fulfillment. It's the minor arcana of the star, so it's kind of like hopes, your dreams, not necessarily coming true yet, but your hopes and your dreams. And perhaps the potential, as it's in the situation of seeing those hopes and dreams come true. Maybe you hope and dreamt for this younger fire sign, and they're there, and now you're like not making the move or something like that, keeping it secret, keeping it to yourself. Maybe you've started something, but again, you're keeping it secret. Or maybe intuitively you just know it's not quite the right time yet. So we have got the Eight of Swords, Three of Cups, Seven of Cups, and the Nine of Wands coming out for this. I'm just going to clear my throat quickly. Like, I've got a hair in my mouth. There could be quite a few clearing of my throats quickly because I'm recovering from an illness I had a couple of weeks ago now, but I'm still quite phlegmy, quite bunged up from it. Anyway, besides that, like Eight of Swords. The Eight of Swords is an energy of perhaps burying your head in the sand, not paying attention to what's going on around you, being blinded by the light. That must mean something to someone. Maybe it's that song. I was going to say it's like not being able to see the woods through the trees, okay, or not being able to see the forest through the woods. Three of Cups is a reunion energy. It's an energy of communication, group scenarios, group settings, social networking, support groups, hobbies, pastimes, as long as they're groups. For some reason, I'm getting in my head some sort of like gardening group. If that means anything to any of you watching, drop it in the comments. Seven of Cups is talking about the choices. Okay, so yeah, it's a singles read. You're free, you're single. Maybe you are looking for someone else. Maybe there are plenty of choices out there within these groups for you to take. But either you've got your head buried in the sand there, or you are fixating on one particular person. With the Nine of Wands at the end, the Nine of Wands is I feel you being a little bit defensive about relationships, full stop. Okay, it's a little bit like I'm feeling like do I really want another one? Do I really? It's only going to end in pain. It's only going to end in loss. It's only going to end in sorrow. Do I want to put myself through that? But the Four of Cups down here is sort of saying, well, you're missing something from life. So we'll see. We'll see what that says. Right. Crossing this is the Three of Swords. It's only going to end in pain. What's driving this situation is pain of some description. Okay, now this could be physical pain. Maybe you recently broke a leg, and the whole social aspect of the Three of Cups is you in and out of hospital, getting plasters done, and maybe they work for the hospital, and you've got a little crush on your nurse, perhaps. But that could also be sort of more emotional pain or physical or mental pain. What's driving this situation? It's driving the defense there, but driving you also into just like looking for one certain thing, perhaps, is the past pain you have suffered. Okay, so we got Judgment coming out for how our fire sign is connected to you. First thing Judgment tells us about this fire sign is the fact that they have been in your life before as something, somehow. Okay, this is a second chance, so I'm going to clear my throat again. So they've been in your life before, and perhaps a past person, okay, perhaps a past relationship, or just maybe a friend, maybe an old work colleague. When they've left, gone separate ways, but now they're coming back for some reason. Okay, maybe it's an old schoolmate. It could be any of these. Okay, so we've got the Wheel of Fortune coming out for their connection. We've got the King of Swords, 10 of Swords, and 10 of Pentacles. Okay, so things have all changed for them. Their fortunes have literally turned, is what the Wheel of Fortune literally means. And this is their little bit of the read, so it's their Wheel of Fortune. The King of Swords, with a 10 of Swords, is that they have brought something to an end. Okay, or something has been brought to an end. With the King of Swords is like talking about legality, the law, like the police justice system, and we've got Judgment there. So maybe they've actually gone through some sort of legal proceeding. Maybe they have recently got themselves divorced and brought a relationship to an end. The fact that it's the 10 of Swords telling us it's the end, it's kind of perhaps they didn't want to. Perhaps they feel like they've been betrayed into this situation. But the 10 of Pentacles at the end, it's saying that they've actually come off quite well out of it. They've got an abundance of wealth, so to speak, or a generational wealth. They've got enough money to pass on to their children and their children's children, if they have children. They might not have children yet, but it's kind of like that sort of amount of wealth. But remember, wealth doesn't just like, this is a singles read, and this might not be talking about your next partner. Okay, when I'm talking about wealth, it might not be talking about financial wealth. It could be talking about mental wealth. It could be talking about some other type of wealth. Maybe they've got a bumper crop from their winter barley. I don't know, winter barley doesn't get harvested at this time of year, but you know what I mean. It doesn't necessarily have to be a financial wealth. Maybe they won the dog in their legal proceedings, okay, or something like that. The King of Pentacles, crossing all this, is they've worked hard. They've worked hard through this ending of theirs to get the success they want. But now they want to share this success. Perhaps this fire sign is coming to you to start some sort of charity where they can share their success, or this social group setting with this Three of Cups. I do feel the generosity coming off our King of Pentacles on this crossing card, and that's what's driving them. That's what's driven them through all their woes here to get to their end goal of being able to share in their success. Okay, so outcome for you: Four of Cups. Four of Cups tends to be an ingredient of, or it tends to be the missing ingredient, something missing. Yeah, in some depictions, there's someone sitting there, they're looking at 3 cups, they don't look interested in those 3 cups, they're thinking about the 4th cup. Okay, so it's like either not being happy with what you have and wanting more, or realizing that, well, you can't bake the cake because you ain't got the sugar. So the missing ingredient. And we got the 4 of Cups again coming out there, just backing that up. We got the 6 of Cups. We have got the 7 of Pentacles, and we have got the 6 of Pentacles. Okay. So, the 4 of Cups. The 4 of Cups again is this missing ingredient. I think this is the realization of the missing ingredient. The fact that it's come out twice in the outcome is almost saying, like, here is the missing ingredient. Here's the realization that you're missing the ingredient, or here's the realization you're missing the ingredient, and this is the ingredient you're missing. Okay, so, and that could be where the High Priestess is coming in, the intuition, you're sort of just intuitively pulling on, knowing what you need. The 6 of Cups is talking about a past situation. In the books, it's described as thinking about past happy times, past happy memories, and the like. In this situation, I feel it's actually thinking about this younger fire sign. Okay, a past person of some description. And that is the missing ingredient. That's who we are missing. You're missing this younger fire sign. Maybe this is the person you become single from. Okay, and you finally finished the court proceedings. Okay, but you're still thinking about them. Maybe that's why pain is driving you through this situation, because you're still thinking about them. Maybe you're the one who chose to break up. I don't know. As I said, this might, I just keep feeling it. This might not be your future person. This could be your past person. Okay, the 7 of Pentacles and the 6 of Pentacles is saying it's okay. In time, things will balance themselves out. Okay, we've got the 7 of Pentacles, divine timing card, sometimes seen as like the harvest card. Yes, you've planted your crop, you've tended your crop, and now it's time to harvest your crop. Sometimes it's seen as the juice worth the squeeze card. Yeah, I planted my crop, I tended to my crop, I got my crop, and realized, wow, I did not get much out of that. Maybe next time I will plant something which is going to give me more of a crop. But that's where that balancing energy comes in. If you give things enough, yeah, let's just take this whole planting crop system here I'm talking about with this 7 of Pentacles. If you don't give it enough tender care, you don't give it the feed it needs, you don't give it the attention it needs, you don't put out the weeds, and you can put that metaphor into any situation in life, be it work, romance, social, however. Yeah, if you don't give it enough, it will tend to do badly. If you overwater it, if you put too much fertilizer in the ground, if you too strenuous in pulling the weeds out, you can upset the root system, you can kill off your crop. Again, it's that happy balance, the Six of Pentacles. You've got to give it just the right amount of care to make your crop come in as good as you can possibly get it. Okay, I'm terrible. I'll just put it out there. I'm terrible when it comes to my gardening. I tend to do my seedlings. As soon as my seedlings are big enough to put out into the garden, they go out in the garden, and then they're left to fend for themselves. Okay, so crossing all this is the Four of Pentacles. The Four of Pentacles is a card of greed. It's a card of hanging on to things. Perhaps you're hanging on to this person's energy. Perhaps you're hanging on to the past person's energy, which is not allowing them to really make their move and get in. That's an Eight of Swords up there, not being able to really see anyone else around you because you're still hanging on to a love you have lost. It can also be like the Midas touch energy. What's driving all your outcome here is the fact that you just seem to have that touch where everything works. Obviously, the Midas touch was everything turns to gold. He kills his daughter and his wife because he cuddles them and touches them, and they turn to gold. There is a fear element what goes with this Four of Pentacles on most levels of whatever you call this Four of Pentacles energy. If it's the Midas touch energy, you fear of touching things you don't want to turn to gold, like your loved ones. And if it's like the hanging on to energy, greedy energy, you fear the loss of losing things. The fear is a loss energy, okay? What tags along with the Four of Pentacles, you fear the loss. But the loss is all over this read. It's there. And with the loss, the Five of Cups, yeah, comes Two Cups, which is still upright. This isn't a brilliant depiction of it because it's a basic set of cards. I deliberately chose basic sets of cards to do my tarot reads on YouTube with, because I'm kind of stripping all the fluff and stuff out of tarot, okay, and all the astrology, all the pretty pictures. Yeah, you didn't hear me talking about some angel judging you both naked there, did you? Because I try not to do all that. But in some depictions of the Five of Cups, you have 3 cups knocked over. Now that's the loss, okay? But you have 2 cups still standing in most of these depictions. That is the fact that there is still something out there for you. You haven't lost everything. You've only lost what you deem important or what you currently really like. Okay, so yeah, there is this fear of loss. You fear you might be losing more in the future, but I think a lot of this is things are just going to pan out well for you. You're going to have that like Midas touch energy where everything you touch works well. If you go Simon style gardening here with that Seven of Pentacles and just throw your seeds in the garden and walk away, you're going to come back in 6 to 8 months and there's going to be an abundance of crop there for you because you've got that Midas touch. You put that energy on those seeds when you threw them in the ground. So that is your read, Sagittarius. Hopefully it resonates with you. If it does, that is fantastic. Please hit that thumbs up button. Let me know that it resonated with you and let YouTube know that you liked the video. That way it promotes my channel. The other way you can promote my channel is drop me in a comment. Let me know if you are in some sort of like social group or something like that, just starting. Okay. If you didn't like this video, it's absolutely fine. You can give it the thumbs down. But again, let me know in the comments why you gave it the thumbs down, because with that constructive criticism, I might be able to do something different in the reads in future, which will appeal to more people. Okay. If you haven't subscribed to my channel yet, I suggest that you do so, because in that case, you'll be adding the your energies to the tarot team pot. And if you do that, these reads become more of a personal read to you. They resonate with you on a more personal level because it's easier for me to get your energies. It's that simple because you kind of volunteered it to me. Okay, just about here somewhere there will be a video popping up. That will be a video which YouTube thinks you might want to watch next. It also in turn means it's a video the universe believes you need to see next. Just down here will be a link to the nothing. Okay, there's no link. There's only one video on this one. Okay. And oh, okay, maybe somewhere about here, maybe just there will be a subscription link if you want. There you go. I just throw that in there for you. Okay, until the next time you are watching one of my videos, you will be good out there.